Russian airlines can no longer fly foreign-owned jets over Chinese airspace after Moscow's seizure of foreign airliners threw their ownership into doubt. This news comes according to reports by the Russian news website RBK. Following Russia's invasion of Ukraine in February, the US and the EU enacted wide-ranging sanctions on Russia. As a result of these sanctions, Western aircraft leasing companies and aerospace firms are no longer allowed to do business with the country or its airlines. While a lessor would normally repossess their aircraft in this situation, Russia has refused to hand over planes that were within its borders and has been accused of stealing these aircraft. Many jets were registered abroad, which led to their corresponding regulator revoking the aircraft's airworthiness certificate. To get around this, Russia has been re-registering a significant number of aircraft to the Russian registry. Russia has re-registered 360 aircraft since the start of March 2022, according to data from consultancy firm IBA. Almost 150 of these took place in just 5 days between March 13th and 18th. Under international aviation law, the action of forcibly re-registering aircraft is illegal. In order to re-register an aircraft, an authority must first gain the permission of the aircraft owner and proof of deregistration from the previous registry. Of the 360 re-registered aircraft, 171 belong to non-Russian lessors. China's air regulator reportedly asked all foreign carriers to update the ownership information of their aircraft. However, after Russian airlines failed to prove that some of their aircraft had been properly deregistered abroad, they have now been banned from flying into Chinese airspace. This further limits the destinations that these aircraft can access, with airspace bans in place across the EU and North America. The move by China will raise further questions about whether Russia's seizure of these aircraft has benefited the country or merely damaged its business reputation. It also remains unclear how long Russia will be able to keep these aircraft flying after sanctions hampered the country's ability to purchase spare parts or other vital services which keep the planes airworthy. As we noted in a previous video, a leaked unofficial report from the Russian government has surfaced, detailing their assumptions of how the Russian aviation sector will develop in the next decade. The report offers a number of scenarios. A more pessimistic view of the future plans for a shortage of foreign-made aircraft, which the Russian government has pledged to solve by expanding the domestic Russian-made commercial fleet. If sanctions continue, Russia predicts that over half of the commercial aircraft in Russia would have to be grounded in the worst-case scenario. In addition to cannibalization, other possible routes for finding spare parts include sourcing them from countries that are not currently sanctioning the country. Sources indicate that in addition to its foreign-owned aircraft ban, China has also turned down Russian airlines' requests for parts. So what do you think of China's ban on foreign-owned Russian jets? Let us know in the comments below. In addition to our daily YouTube videos, Simple Flying publishes over 150 articles every week. If you're looking for the latest aviation news and insights, visit simpleflying.com.